Oh. Welcome to Championship Sunday at the Champlain Ice Forum. Proctor Rails will be taking on the Roseville Raiders. Raiders had the Rails number last year twice, beating us in regionals and at the state for the third place game. Rails have some payback, hopefully. Was that your goalie or out in? Yeah. It was? Championship game, there's about 24 people here watching. Thought there'd be a better turnout. That'd be more people than this. Starting the game off, Hardy with Elliott and Giswald. Raiders quick cross-ice pass into the rail zone to Marcelo Wells, puts it on the boards, bounces out. League puts his glove on it for the first whistle of the game.
Let's go green!
No, that's fine. Rails skating with 10 skaters, Raiders with 9. A couple of short benches here. Puck on the face-off dot, Giswald picks it up. Giswald out of the zone. Oh, had him beat wide, cut back to the middle. Giswald into the zone, puts a backhand towards the goalie. He puts a glove down on it.
Really frantic pace right now.
Yeah, goalie's quick to cover first period here. Puck back to Oliver. Oliver fires out on net, tip, kick saved by the Raiders goalie. Up to a wing, centering pass, stepped by Marcelo Wells. Puck deep into the rail zone. Oliver goes into the corner. Hardy in to help out. Raiders walk out with his centering pass out to the D. Fires one off the blocker to the lead. Puck free out front, 3 Raiders players. Hardy picks it up. Centering pass, knocked down by the Raiders. Knocked down by Hardy. Marcelo Wells fires one down the ice for an icing. A little softer, he had Elliott breaking up the middle, it looked like. Yo steps on with Rodberg and Trush. Hubbard and Matthew at D. Into the corner to Hubbard. Hubbard up the boards. Rodberg ties up the guy, back to Hubbard. Yost rings it around to Trush. Raiders hit their first. Matthew, almost sent it out on the stick of the Raiders defenseman. Hubbard chasing it down. Battle on the boards. Rodberg gets a stick on it. Rodberg looking, tries to slip it to Trush. Trush tips it in the zone. Going in for a forecheck. Trush gets tied up. Rodberg in with a body. Yost picks it up. Yost out front fires it. Glove down by the Raiders goalie. Good forecheck. That's how you do it. Good start. Puck on the dot, still on the dot. Yost gets a shot towards the net. Raiders goalie puts it in the corner. Raiders out of zone, rink wide pass, tape to tape. They're back in the rail zone. Centering pass, shot on net. Lee puts it in the corner. Raiders still without the Trush. Trush trying over to Rodberg, knocked down by the Raiders, puts it out to the neutral zone. Raiders looking to regroup over the red line, dumping it on net. Oh, bouncing puck hits Lee in the arm. Puck back out front. Lee jumps on it. Woo! Hardy out centering Giswald and Elliott. Oliver, Marcelo Wells at D. In the corner to Oliver, bounce off his stick. Raiders go up top to the D. Fires one on net, off the blocker, a Lee. Marcelo Wells trying to backhand it up to Elliott. Goes up to the point for the Raiders again. Another shot on net, knocked down by Hardy. Hardy out of the zone over the red line. Shallow into the zone. Giswell trying to pick it up. Raiders stop the charge. They're quick back to their way. Hardy, gets a stick on it. Who was it? Someone was off. I don't know if that was Elliott. Elliott stepped, put it back in the zone. Hardy was trying to get back on sides. Good stop. Raiders win it back to their D. Quick D-to-D pass. Off the boards, nice pass. Raiders into the rail zone. Marcelo Wells takes his guy into the corner. Raiders behind the net, knocked down by Oliver. Oliver trying to get it up the boards to Elliott. Hardy in to help out. Scrum on the boards. Raiders walk away with the centering pass. Hits the far D. Kick saved by Lee. Fires one on net. Hits a shin pad wide of the net. Elliott picks it up. Elliott up the boards. Raiders going to hold that one in. Put it back in on Hardy's stick. Hardy over the red line. Hardy tries to get it around the guy. Good defensive play by the Raiders. Raiders back up the boards. Quick on him. There you go, Elliott. Nice body. Holds the puck in. Rails tip it out to the middle. Only the Raiders there to pick it up. Raiders all the way down. Got a good forecheck. And that's going to be an icing call. Yost out with Trush and Rodberg. Hubbard and Matthew at D. Puck one to the front. Raiders pick it up. Rodberg holds it in, fires it back in the corner. Trush crashing in hard for a forecheck. Raiders go D to D. Quick breakout. Puck bouncing up the middle. Raiders pick it up. Raiders into the corner. Back out to the top to the D. Fires one on net. Kick saved by Lee. Matthew puts it in the corner for Yost. Yost battling for it. Trying to get it out. Yost clears his zone. Couldn't control the puck though. Raiders pick it up. Rink wide pass for the Raiders. Up the boards. Yeah, quick transition. Good step by Hubbard. Under Lee's glove into the corner it goes. Who got that one? Hubbard, interference? That was pretty close. Right. Raiders on the first power play of the day. Hubbard goes in the box, 2 minutes for interference. Hardy and Giswald out to start the penalty kill. Marcelo Wells. Matthew and Oliver at D. Out to the top for the Raiders, D to D pass. Pass across the middle. Hardy will get there first in the corner. Tries swiping at it, misses it. Raiders pick it up. Raiders cut back to the middle, leave it for the D. Back out to the middle. Wide side. Point blank shot, hits the outside of the net. Rails ringing around, not hard enough, stays in the zone. Raiders cut back to the middle. Try hitting the far side, hit the corner, and out of the zone. Raiders looking to regroup. Raiders with an overpass. Giswell should be there to pick it up. He skates right by it. Hand-eye coordination's off a little bit today on the Rails. Minute 5 left in the penalty kill for the Rails. Raiders back the other way, flying up the ice. Good step by Giswell, keeping him out of the zone. Raiders over the blue line. Leave it back for the D. Into the corner for the Raiders, back up to the sideboard, steps out, pass right out front. Raiders back to the dot to Ovechkin's office. Rink wide pass, couldn't get a clean shot off there. Back to the corner, Raiders moving the puck well tipped. They're going to call a whistle, net went off. Nice pass out front, tipped it just wide of the net. 32 seconds left in the penalty kill. Rodberg and Yost step on it forward. Oliver, Marcelo Wells at D. Puck sitting right on the dot, fires one, kick saved by Lee, slides across with a rebound, knocks it down. They're calling the net off again. 23 seconds left in the penalty kill. Yost fires one, try to get it out to the D. Stay high, rink wide pass. Robert approaches, back to the middle. Shot by the Raiders, deflected wide of the net. 10 seconds left in the penalty kill. Back up to the top for the Raiders. Back to the top of the circles, back to the middle. Fires one, tipped, wide open. Oh, shot hit the outside of the net. Rails at full strength and clear the zone. Killed out the penalty. Hubbard was going to go flying for it. He goes off the ice. Raiders back the other way, kick it in the zone. Matthew back to pick it up behind his own net. Two Raiders crashing on him. Up the boards with Trush. Trush going to go behind his own net. Get moving up to Rodberg. Rodberg tips it up to Yost. A little too far in front of him. Raiders try to go D to D. Miss it. Trush is crashing in hard. Stay on it, guys. Up the boards. Rodberg looking to throw a body. Raiders cut back to the middle. Matthew picks it up in his own zone. Getting peppered. Behind the net to Hubbard. Hubbard up the boards in front of Rodberg. Raiders turn, put it back in the zone. Matthew, puck knocked off his stick behind the net. Puck floating out front. And the Raiders pick up a nice pass out front and bury it for a goal. Raiders go up 1-0. Breakdown. Back door, sneaks in, boom. Ugh.
Hey, shake it up, Green, let's go! Come on, guys! One time!
Hardy out with Giswald and Elliott. Matthew and Hubbard at D. Raiders win the draw, back D to D. Over the red line, fired in. Behind the net for Lee, leaves it for Hubbard. Hubbard tried hitting Elliott. Off the boards, out to the D for the Raiders. Raiders put one wide of the net. Back out front for Hardy. Hardy tips it up to Giswald. Turn it on. Giswald over the center ice. Giswald puts one towards the net. Kick saved by the goalie. Puck in the corner. Raiders pick it up. Giswald. Giswald at the top of the puck. Leaves it for Hubbard. Raiders pick it up, put it up the boards. Giswald back to get it. Giswald up to Elliott, too far. No, he got it. Tipped it in the zone. Elliott get rubbed off into the boards. Hardy in to help out. Hardy pumps the brakes in the corner. Centering pass. Hit a Raiders player. Back in the corner. Raiders looking to go rink wide, I'm guessing. There it is. Tape to tape. Rink wide. Raiders in the zone. Oh, quick snapshot. Blocker saved by Lee. Giswald back the other way. Giswald tried centering pass. Knocked away by the Raiders. Tried hitting Hardy, breaking down the middle. Raiders over the red line into the zone. Good play by Oliver. Oh, and Oliver got the puck, but wiped out. Hardy back the other way at the puck, over the red line. Gets put into the ref. Ooh, Raiders took out Hardy and the ref. Raiders off the board step. Marcelo Wells, nice stick. Back towards the Raiders. Hardy puts a body on the Raiders neutral zone. Raiders find a way to pick up the puck. Oh, this guy's flying in. Quick snapshot. Kick saved by Lee. Out to the top to the Raiders stick. Puck is just bouncing on their stick all the time here. Raiders back on the far boards. Body. Into the corner. Raiders centering pass. Bouncing out. Giswald knocks it down. Coming in 2-on-2 with Rodberg. Flips it in the zone. Rodberg chasing it down. Goalie swipes it over to a winger. Raiders dump it back in, dump and chase. Bounces over Lee's stick. Into the far corner, Rodberg tries to go up the boards, knocked down by the Raiders. Out to Trush. Trush back to Yost. Yost into the zone. Offside is going to be called. Trush centering Rodberg and Yost. Yost centering Treiberg. Oh, God. Never mind. Puck over to Trush. Puts it in the zone. Knocked down by the Raiders. D to D. Rink wide pass. And then, oh, cuts back to the middle. Bouncing puck towards Lee. Out front. Trush, or Yost chasing it down. Throws it off the boards. A little too hard. This is going to be an icing call. So far, Rails haven't set themselves up too well yet this period to get a scoring opportunity. Raiders doing a good job spreading out the whole ice. Rink wide passes. Back to the Raiders D. To the boards. Elliott hits it. Elliott skate. Oh, couldn't get it clear of the zone. Centering pass. Raiders put it back in the corner. Ringing around the boards to Giswald. Giswald up to Hardy. Hardy over the red line. Dumps it in. And he's flying in to get it. Hardy knocks up the boards. Oliver wasn't there. Raiders put it all the way down. They call no icing. Oliver backman his own net to pick it up. Pumps it, breaks. Cut off by a Raiders player. Oh boy. Everyone's down. Oliver lost a stick. Oliver into the boards. I don't know what happened there. I think Oliver hurt himself. I think Oliver checked himself on that one. He's not feeling good. Since Oliver got hurt, caused a whistle, he has to get off the ice. Matthew and Hubbard step on. Raiders win it clean back to the point, knocked down by Hardy. Puck bouncing in front of the net. Tie some guys up, puck behind the net. Raiders with the puck. Wide D, wide open. Giswald there, knock it away. Shot from the goal line, behind the net. Hardy up the boards, gotta go. Matthew pokes it up the boards. Hits Giswald. Giswald back behind the net to Hubbard. Hubbard going for the guy, didn't see the puck. Raiders try hitting the D. That one's going all the way down. Giswald's trying to get there first. Raiders goalie playing it behind the net. D to D by the Raiders. Backhands it up the boards. Get there, Elliott. Just sneaks out to the neutral zone. Hardy in to help out. Gets put into the boards. Hardy centering pass to Giswald. Giswald fires, hits the goalie in the chest. And he pounces on it for a whistle.
Here we go, Green, come on. Get some pressure here, guys.
Yost out with Trush and Rodberg. Yost puts it in the corner. Yost picks it up. Puts it to the front of the net. Goalie tried covering it. Trush behind the net. Gets tied up. Rodberg in to help out. Rodberg trying to tie something up. Puck bounces out front. Oh, by all the rails. Raiders tip it out of the zone. Back the other way. 1-on-4. Good back check by everyone. Quick shot. Lee holds on to it. Yost wins that one in the corner. Hubbard tips it up to Rodberg. Rodberg's got Trush breaking on the middle. Rodberg up the boards. Over the red line, dumps it in. Trush flying in. Good play. Trush tries to put it back out front. Knocked down by the Raiders. Rodberg chasing him down. Oh, Rodberg wiped out on the red line. Raiders out of the zone. They're quick. Around Hubbard. Centering pass. Nice stick by Matthew. Centering pass by the Raiders. Tight the far side, tied up. Rodberg's going to pick this one up. Rodberg flips it out of the zone. Skate that thing. Raiders pick it up, put it right back towards the net to Lee. Hubbard back to pick it up. Raiders are on him quick. Not a lot of time. Matthew up the boards to Trush. Trush tips it up, tried to hit Hardy. Soft enough, no icing call. Raiders with the puck in their own zone. Turn, fire, they find the open guy a lot. The Raiders back the other way. Played by Marcelo Wells. Oliver trying to help out. Rung around back to Giswold. Giswold gets put into the glass. Raiders D gets it knocked down by Oliver. Ran into Marcelo Wells. Backhands it up to Giswold. Giswold tips it out of the zone. Puck bounced on the blue line. Hardy there to pick it up. Hardy sending pass to Giswold. Giswold over the blue line in the corner to Hardy. Hardy behind the net. Out top to Oliver. Oliver knocks it down to Giswold out front. Backhands it. Knocked down by the Raiders. Raiders up the boards. Good stop by Oliver. Elliott tries throwing it back in the zone. Shallow. Oh, missed pass. Hardy picks it up. Hardy cuts back to the middle. Knocked down by the Raiders. Giswold almost picked it up. Hardy gets knocked down. Back up. Still battling for it. Raiders outlet pass to the boards. Hardy pestering at center ice. Step up. You got someone on him. Ooh, puck knocked into the corner. Hubbard to pick it up. Off the boards to Elliott. Knocked away by the Raiders. Battle on the boards for the puck. Raiders walk away with it. Hardy in to help out. Hardy off the glass. Out top to the Raiders. Holds it in. Touch pass in. Quick shot over the net. Back out to the top for the Raiders. Put it off the boards. Oliver steps up. Clears the zone. Couldn't control the puck. Raiders D to D. Back in the rail zone. Raiders do a good job of transition and getting in the zone quick. And puck control. Rink wide pass, knocked down by Elliott. Raiders D beats him to the puck. Centering pass, knocked down, sitting on the side of the net. Lee covers it. Whew. Pretty tight first period, 20 seconds left. Yost out with Trush and Rodberg. Yost gets kicked out, Rodberg steps in. Raiders went to the top, Trush chasing it down. Oh, Yost almost picked it off. Raiders throw it across the crease. Slot, whatever you want to call it. Rodberg out top, Raiders back to the boards. Raiders across the middle, backhand towards the net, hit a skate, went in the corner. Marcelo Wells picks it up. Puts it down just to end the period. Whew, back and forth hockey in the first period. Proctor's got to create some more offense. Haven't tested the goalie yet. Starting off the second, we have Yost centering Rodberg and Trush, Matthew and Hubbard at D. Puck bouncing in the ref skates. Everyone trying to whack at it. Rodberg steps up, gets a stick on it, puts it in the zone, chasing it down. Rodberg putting pressure on the D. Raiders behind their own net. Trush trying to cut him off. Raiders quick up the other way onto Hubbard's stick. Hubbard centering pass to Yost. Gets puck knocked off his stick in the neutral zone. Raiders in. Oh, quick shot off the outside post. Raider across the crease. Rodberg picks it up, tips it up to Yost. Yost tries to get it up to center ice. Raiders pick it up. Stop at the blue line. Still holds the puck. Raiders step up. Good step by Hubbard. Oh, puck right out front to the Raiders. Get a shot. Kick saved by Lee. Raiders out front. Hits a shin pad. Puck back out to the top. D pass. Raiders with a shot knocked down. Raiders putting on an offense right now. Yost puts his guy on the boards. Puck bounces out front. Trush tries to get a stick on it. Raiders put it back in the corner. Yost tries to send his guy. Raiders with the puck out to the top. Raiders back to the boards. Dump it back in the corner. Oh, Matthew hits the guy from behind, gets knocked down. Hubbard ties up his guy. Yost around the glass. Rodberg's got to get there. Raiders get there first, dump it in the zone. Yost rings around again, knocked down by the Raiders. Rodberg tips it out, gets a stick on it, over the red line, dumps it in on net, going for a line change. Gotta be quick. Guy over here is wide open. They find him. Oh, almost hit him. Icing call. Ooh. Those line changes, dangerous. Looks like everyone goes at one time. Hardy out. Elliott and Giswald. Oliver and Marcel Wells at D. Puck rung around. Raiders pick it up, centering pass. Elliott knocks it down, dumps it in shallow. Raiders pick it up. One pass, rink wide out of the zone. Hardy there to knock it down. Over to Giswald. Giswald, puck knocked off his stick. Hardy picks it up, dumps it in. One guy over here for the forecheck. Up the boards, Marcelo Wells puts it towards the net, hit a shin pad, puck stayed in. Oh no, it didn't stay in, that's gonna be an offsides. Already over to Giswald, Raiders pick it up. Quick the other way. Oh, that's going to be a penalty on Oliver for tripping. Stuck out his foot, got a guy's skates. Last second. 2 minutes for Oliver for tripping. Rodberg and Yost out to start the penalty kill. Matthew and Hubbard at D. Yost puts it behind the net. Matthew tips it up to Rodberg. Rodberg back behind the net to Matthew. Matthew gets it out of the zone, soft enough, no icing, out to the neutral zone for the Raiders. Yost with a good forecheck, it's neutral ice. Raiders step over the blue line, trying to set up the power play. Into the corner he goes. Centering pass, knocked wide of the net. Hubbard and Matthew back trying to pick it up. Raiders back with control. Back to the corner. Keep to the outside. You guys are sagging too low. Sagging too low. Raiders across the middle. Can't. Gotta hand that one off. Raiders in the corner. Minute 10 left in the penalty kill. Raiders trying to find someone in the middle. Looks like the Rails are doing a good job shutting down the middle. Raiders back behind the net. Raiders try to go rink wide, bounces out to the top, fires one wide of the net. Matthews flings up the boards. Rodberg trying to get here. Raiders hold it in, put it back in the corner. Raiders back out to the top. Slings it across the ice. Oh, Hubbard gets tripped up in front of the net. 35 seconds left in the penalty kill. Raiders work on the outside. Puts one right out front. No one can get a stick on it. Go, 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 go. Oh. Raiders D to D, back to D. 20 seconds left. Missed pass. Rodberg ties it up. Rodberg trying to get a stick on it. Raiders hold on to it. Another penalty on the rails. Oh my. Hubbard out front. Oh my gosh. 5-on-3 for 9 seconds. He got tripped twice in front of the net that they didn't see. Gonna have Giswald and Hardy out. Oliver's penalty is up in 9 seconds. He'll come out as D. Really? Back out to the top. 4 seconds left in this 5-on-3. Rink wide pass by the Raiders. Raiders in the corner. 5-on-4. Oliver steps back on. Raiders in the corner. Rink wide pass. Stick lifted by Giswald. Giswald has Oliver breaking up the middle. Tape to tape. Oliver in the zone. Oliver gets the puck knocked off his stick. Gets hauled down into the boards. Gotta get up. Gotta get up.
Somebody get back.
Raiders back the other way. Oliver deep in the zone. Raiders cutting wide, cutting back to the middle. Matthew gets a stick on it, puts it out of the zone. Oliver chasing it down on the neutral zone. Minute 15 left in the 5-on-4. Raiders trying to get back towards the net, knocked away. Oliver's all over the ice. Let's go, get back in the box. Gotta get home. Out to the top for the Raiders. Raiders moving the puck around, rink wide pass. Shot, knocked down by Lee. Guy out front by himself. Oh, man in the crease. What's going on? Brooke? Oh. They won't even turn on?
No.
Oh. That's weird.
I mean, it's not fully charged, but it shouldn't matter.
Still should turn on. Is it?
If it is a crappy one, I want a really small one.
Okay.
Like when I can put in my
Oh, I gotcha. With the lens, okay. A little bit. Hardy out with Giswald, Oliver and Matthew at D. 47 seconds left in the penalty kill. Hardy puts it up ice. Raiders D to D on the red line, into the zone. Tries a toe drag on Oliver, hits his skate. Oliver gets hauled down into the corner. Hardy tips it out, soft enough. Goalie not going to play it. Icing. 27 seconds left in the penalty kill. Okay. Trush and Yost step on. As forwards for the penalty kill. Matthew and Marcelo L's at D. Yost wins it forward out of the zone. Good work. Beats some clock up. Trush up. Knocked down by Trush. Yost picks it up out front. Fires it low. And they get a short-handed goal! Oh man! Trush knocks it down. Yost picks up the loose change. Puts it on net. Trush put it in, I think. Trush with some pressure. Knocks it down. Yost picks it up out front. Fires it on. Trush tips it in for the goal. Ties it up. My favorite kind of goal is short-handed goal. 14 seconds left in the penalty kill. That should light a little spark under the rails here. Yost and Trush out. Rodberg and Matthew at D. Hubbard will step on in 10 seconds. Raiders into the zone. Trush gets a stick on it. Puck behind. Backhands it out. Oh, it hits Lee in the head. Rails at full strength. Hubbard back on the ice. Whoa, and Hubbard might go to the box again. Hubbard gets out and goes right back into the box. Oh no! No, Hubbard out for 5 seconds and Hubbard goes back in. They must serve really good food in the penalty box as Hubbard wanted to go back quick.
It's all right, brother. Hey, Hunter, don't get any more. You'll be done.
Rails back on the penalty kill.
Come on. All both ways. Yeah, right.
He's out? It's his second, isn't it? Is that his third penalty or two?
No, it's 3.
He had 3?
No, he only had 2 though.
That's only 2 penalties for Hunter. That's only 2. That's his third. That's his third.
Oh, that's the 3rd.
Hubbard got 3 penalties. He is out of the game. Tournament rules is 3, you're out.
Garbage, ref. Garbage.
Oh man. Oh, so Rails are down a player the rest of the game. Elliott steps in the box to serve Hubbard's penalty. Oh boy. Raiders went back out to the top. D by the Raiders. Down to the sideboards, back out top. Raiders, top of the circle, fires one off the blocker. Ali, good save. Back out to the top for the Raiders. Little miss pass, back off the boards. Puck across the middle. Big save by Lee. Woo, good save by Lee. Hey, the clock is running. It's good. Minute 21 left in the penalty kill. Puck on the dot. Hardy puts it over the boards for Oliver. Oliver gets hauled down. Hardy picks it up. Hardy coming down the far side. Oh, we got a penalty coming for the Raiders. Puck bounces in front, and the Raiders are going to go to the box for a cross check. Now we're going to have 4-on-4 for 1:06. Cross checking. Must have been. Not to be confused with cross dressing. Cross checking is with a stick. Well. All right, 4-on-4. Hardy is out with Giswald and Yost. Oliver at the top. Behind the net to Yost. Yost walks out the other side, leaves it for Hardy on the far side, near side. Out top to Giswald. Giswald fires one towards the net, glove down by the Raiders goalie. 51 seconds for 4-on-4. Whoa, what do we got going on here? Hardy back to Giswald. Giswald across the middle. Giswald's got time, fires one, big save by the goalie. Nice shot. Giswald gets to the middle. Raiders pick it up. They're back the other way off the boards. Giswald back. Raiders have a guy breaking down the middle. If that guy would have fell, he was going to call a penalty. Oliver, rink wide to Yost. Yost into the zone. Slap shot wide of the net. Oliver crashing in, trying to hold it in. Raiders protect it well. Rink wide pass, knocked down by Yost. Raiders into the zone. 15 seconds left in this 4-on-4. Yost knocks it out. Hardy chasing it down. Raiders up the boards. Hardy saw it coming. Couldn't stop it. Yost picks it up, tips it back to Matthew. And the Rails are on a power play for 55 seconds. Up the boards to Yost. Yost tries hitting Elliot Hardy in the zone. Giswell with the puck. Rink wide pass to Trush. Trush dumps it in. Get there, Yost. Raiders up the boards. Kept in by Giswell briefly. Raiders chip it out to the neutral zone. Oliver in the middle. Up to Trush. Trush leaves it for Yost. Back to Trush. Trush into the zone. Trush tries to get a shot off the shin pad of the Raiders, who hit a man breaking. Raiders back the other way. Cuts back to the middle. Stopped by Hardy. Hardy behind the net to Giswald. Giswald leaves it for Yost. Yost back to Giswald. Gotta move. Gotta move. Gotta move. 3 seconds left. Giswald in the zone. Raiders at full strength. Giswald cut in the middle. Goalie. Oh, the stop. Raiders trying to clear the zone. Raiders poke it up. That's going to be an icing call. Almost hit a guy in the far blue line for a breakaway. Woo. Ooh. Rails have to stay out of the box the rest of this game. 9 skaters. Well, Raiders have 9 skaters too, but whoosh. Elliott outside Rodberg and Trush. Matthew and Marcelo Wells at D. Elliott into the corner. Trush trying to knock it down. Raiders rink wide pass back the other way. Raiders into the zone, centering pass just out of the reach. Good back check by Rodberg. Raiders with the puck in the corner, tied up by Elliott. Marcelo Wells comes in to help out. Someone find the puck. Raiders walk out with it. Colton Trush gets a stick on it. Back out to the top of the Raiders. Only Nixon's out there. Shot just wide of the net. Matthew tips it back out to the D. Wrist shot on net. Lee jumps on it. Who we got? Hardy out centering Yost and Giswald. Oliver, Marcel Wells at D. Puck's in the middle. Shot on net. Lee put the glove on it. Killed 1 second off the clock. Puck bouncing. Yost gets a stick on it. Yost clears it. Knocked down by the Raiders. Raiders back up. Backhand it in the zone. On net. Lee puts in the corner for Oliver. Oliver goes off the boards. Clears the zone. Raiders D to D. 1 touch pass up. Tip it back in the zone. Oliver knocks down the glove. Almost clears it. Kicked in by the Raiders. Oliver lost his stick again. Oh, Giswald up to Hardy. Hardy pumps the brakes over to Giswald. Giswald fires one over the net. Oh, man. Wide open in front, over the net. Hardy back with the puck. Hardy tries hitting Yost. Hardy gets the puck back on the boards. Cuts back to the middle, knocked off the puck. Raiders pick it up. Oh, man. Good chance there. Raiders flip it up. Oliver tries gloving it down, misses it. Raiders pick it up. Coming in undetested. Off the head of Lee. Big save. Oh, my gosh. Giswald tries to tip it up to Hardy. Raiders keep it in somehow. Oliver off the glass. Clears the zone. Giswald gets knocked down. Raiders back in the zone. Stopped by Oliver. Oliver with the body. Yost picks it up. Yost flicks it out. Doesn't flick it out. Held in by the Raiders. Put it back behind the net. Marcelo Wells off the boards. Too far in front of Giswald, but clears the zone. Good spin by the Raiders. Holding the puck, waiting for him to get inside. Back in the zone. Yost picks it up. Yo, stick lifted. Raiders pick it up. Help him out. Help him out. Hardy in to help. Trying to get away with it. Hardy turns, fires over the Raiders' head, down for an icing call. Holy moly. Holy smokes. Back and forth. Elliott outside Rodberg and Trush. Back out to the point, shot on Lee. Stick save. Puck out front, clear. Rodberg tips it up to Trush. Trush out of the zone. Trush over the blue line, taking it wide. Trush centering pass, hits the Raiders skater, goes towards the net. Elliott goes for a check. Rodberg, oh, nice forecheck, tried keeping it in. Rodberg with the body into the glass. Raiders in the zone, shot towards Lee, glove down. Woo! Yeah, it's a slash, isn't it? Puck sitting on the dot. Marcelo Wells, Elliott to Rodberg. Rodberg tries tipping it out. Oh, clears it. Tried hitting Trush breaking down the middle. Oh, Rodberg almost picked one off. Raiders hit a guy right on the blue line. Put it over to the boards. Centering pass. Oh, he still has it. Wide open. Wide open over there. Holy smokes. Raiders go up 2-1. Nice play, nice passing back and forth. This guy breaking down the far side. Jeez. Hardy out with Giswold and Yost. Marcelo Wells and Matthew at D. Raiders back in the zone. Fire from the top of the circle. Blocker saved by Lee into the corner. Centering pass. Oh, that wasn't a pass. Shot on Lee. Stick save. Matthew picks it up, tips it up the boards. Knocked down by the Raiders. Raiders coming out of the corner. Matthew throws the body into the boards. Raiders behind the net. Oh, up front. They're going to call a trip on that. Another penalty on the rails. Marcelo Wells goes 2 minutes for tripping. Puck into the corner to Oliver. Oliver rings it around to Giswold. Giswold fires it around the boards. Out to the line. Hardy trying to knock it out. Hardy gets there, knocks it out of the zone. That was a trip. It's the same thing. Oh, Raiders behind the net, moving the puck around well. Sorry, I caught watching. Back over to the D for the Raiders. Rink wide pass, one-timer, sliding save by Lee. Oliver backhands it up to the point. Raiders hold it in. Back to the sideboard, trying to cut back to the middle. Hardy being a pest. Raiders back to the boards, out to the middle. Got room, puts it back to the top of the circle, slides it across. Winds up, big save by Lee. Oliver puts it behind the net and then the Raiders tape. Out to the D for the Raiders. Raiders moving the puck well on the power play. Oliver down, knocks the puck away. Back out to the top of the Raiders. He's going to fire it wide of the net. Raiders pick up the loose change. 20 seconds left. Yost gets it out of the zone. Raiders back out to the neutral zone. 14 seconds left here. Raiders back in the zone, trying to cut back to the middle. Oliver with a nice play, standing up his guy. Rails clear it. Oh, there is a player down for the Raiders. Raiders players a little shooken up, I think, after that hit. Might have fell weird. Yeah. Ashton, tell the ref to give your team a penalty. Who is that moron? Oh my God. Rails pull their goalie for a 5-on-5 face-off with 1.1 seconds left. Hopefully they win a draw back to Giswald and gets a shot. Ooh, right at the buzzer. Ooh. Rails going to the locker room down by 1. When we get back out, Rails will be on a 22-second penalty kill. Be back in 15 after a resurface. Yeah, here we go. 15 minutes to decide the champion, the Champlin Park tournament. So far, first two periods back and forth. Both teams a lot of scoring opportunities. Shouldn't say a lot. Looks like the Raiders are out shooting the rails right now, 34-9. When the Rails did get shots, they were good quality ones. I think the Rails right now are at about 7 penalties. Raiders are at 1, so I think the name of the game for the third period is Rails got to stay out of the box. Both teams with 9 skaters, they're going to be tired after this. I hope the refs are letting the ice set up a little bit before they get the game going. A lot of wet spots. They should have gave Hunter Eli's jersey and come back out. Three more penalties. She gave Hunter Eli's jersey.
Actually, what we should do is
Number 17's collarbone healed.
It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Wait a minute. No, Mater steps on the ice. A couple wet spots, refs checking out. Raiders break. Refs blow the whistle. Looks like we're going to get this game going. Once again, Proctor is going to start off this third period. A man down for 22 seconds. Marcelo Wells steps back into the box. Hardy, Giswold, and Yost out at forward. Oliver at D. Giswold will probably sneak back to D. Raiders win the first draw back, D to D. Shot on net, no icing. Lee jumps on it. 14 seconds left in the penalty kill. Puck one back to the top for the Raiders. Raiders back into the corner. Raiders looking to hit a same pass. They go behind the net, almost a wraparound. Walks out, hits the far D, fires one, finds the back of the net. Raiders score with 14 seconds left. They didn't even start the clock. Now they're starting it. Let's take a look. Hardy says they're in the crease. Skates out all the time in the world, no pressure. Oh. Over the shoulder. Raiders go up 3-1. Hardy out with Giswold and Yost. Oliver, Marcelo Wells at D. Puck to Yost, tips it back to Hardy. Hardy over to Marcelo Wells. Off the boards. Oh, hits Giswold at the blue line. Giswold dumps it in. Raiders goalie stops behind the net. Hardy back to pick it up. Puts it out front to Yost. Yost off the post. That rhymed. Raiders up the boards. Rink wide. Hits his own player in the elbow pad. Marcelo Wells goes off the glass. Back over Hardy. Raiders trying to dump it in. Yost shuts it down at the blue line. Briefly, Oliver steps in. Gets a stick on it and then throwing down. That's interference. Yost picks it up into the corner. Backhands it up top. Raiders kick it back in. Giswold kicks it up to Hardy. Hardy in the zone. Hardy toe drags to the middle. Hardy still with the puck. Turns. puts it back out of the reach of Marcelo Wells. Rodberg back to pick it up. Raiders changing, they got time. Turn and look quick. Rodberg looking, rink wide, out of the reach of Matthew, clears the zone. Raiders over the red line, back the other way. Good play by Hardy. Raiders with a puck, fires one up the blocker, a lead. Rodberg trying to knock it down over his stick, or glove. Marcelo Wells rings it around to Giswald. Giswald gets his stick lifted. Giswald battling, trying to get it up the boards. Loses control of the puck. Raiders back towards the net, knocked away by Giswald out front. Hardy over to Rodberg under his stick. Rodberg back up the boards, knocked down by the Raiders. Raiders back in the corner. They throw it out front to Giswald. Giswald goes up the boards, clears the zone. They fire it back in for an offsides. That's going to be an intentional all the way down. Yeah. Elliott out sending Trush and Rodberg. Matthew and Oliver at D. Raiders win the puck back in the corner. Trush attacking. Trush trying to get the puck behind the net. Raiders win control of it. Raiders out, going up the ice. Over the red line, centering pass. Raiders leader for the wide guy. Fires one into the stomach of Lee, who holds on to it. A late change. Who's the home team? Puck on the dot out to the top. Rodberg out. Raiders fire it back in the corner to Oliver. Oliver fires it back up the boards out to the top for the Raiders. Elliott picks it up off the boards. Doesn't clear. Oosh. Oliver picks it up in front of his own net. Backhands it off of a skate. Clears the zone. Raiders back their way over the red line into the zone. Trush trying to get his stick on it. Trush with his guy in the boards. Oliver steps up. Trush picks it up, fires it down the ice. Be an icing call.
Come on, Green, pick it up!
Really slow moving game right now. For a championship game, I think it would be a little more energetic. Hardy back out centering Trush and Giswald. Marcelo Wells and Oliver at D. Puck back to the Raiders top. Play the body, play the body. Back up to the top of the Raiders. Giswald tried knocking it away. Raiders dump it back in the corner. Out front. Raiders been in the corner again. Hardy throws his guy into the boards. High stick call. Face off all the way down. Face off in the offensive zone for the Rails. They're going to try to win it back to Giswald. Giswald, Raiders got the memo on that one. They tack him quick. Oliver down low in the corner. And the Raiders for roughing? Raiders going to the box, 2 minutes for roughing. Rails going the power play. Got to capitalize on this now. Like Marcelo Wells stepped off and Trush steps on. 5-on-4 for the Rails for 2 minutes. Hardy back to Yost. Yost can't hold on to it. Raiders pick the pocket. Yost, good job battling. Raiders attacking on the penalty kill. Puts it out front. Good stick lift by Hardy. Backhand into the corner. Raiders trying to set up an offense. A man down. Oof. 2 guys on it. Let's go. Raiders killing the clock. Dump it back in the corner. Hardy to pick it up. Gets put it in the boards. Hardy evades a player. Backhands it up to Giswald. Take off. Giswald over the red line into the zone. Giswald fires one into the stomach of the Raiders goalie. Get in the zone and set up.
Set it up, Green, set it up!
Hardy back to Yost. Yost across the middle. Yost is firing across the middle. Oh, hits the goalie's stick, goes wide of the net. Good play, back out top to Hardy. Bounces over his stick. Has a Raider chasing him down the ice. Oh, no interference on that one. Giswald, this Raiders forward is just being a pest. Giswald with the puck. Over the red line. Giswald rink wide passes the blue line. Gets the puck back. Almost got knocked down. Oliver into the corner. Raiders try to ring it around. Raiders pick it up. Raiders out of the zone. Good stick skills on that one. 2-on-1 on the penalty kill. Raiders try throwing back in front. Giswald to pick it up. Giswald, 2-line pass picked off by the Raiders. Rails are not being able to set up a power play yet. Raiders still controlling the puck. Man down. Oh, they're calling knee to knee on that one. Proctor's going back in the box. Giswald going for tripping. 4-on-4 for 20 seconds. And the Raiders will go on a power play. Raiders call a timeout. Whew. Be a face-off outside the zone. Even though there's a penalty, offsides caused the whistle. Four on four, see what we have out here. Yost and Hardy out with Matthew and Oliver. 22nd 4-on-4. Like I said, then the Raiders are going to power play for 1:40. Hardy wins it back to Oliver. Oliver off the boards. Twice to Hardy. Hardy backhands it up to Yost. Yost dumps it in the zone. Raiders back now, they don't have to pick it up. Man, they always have a guy open on the wide side and they hit him tape to tape. Constantly cut back across the middle. Hardy gets a stick on it. Raiders regroup. And Raiders up 5-4 for a power play. Knocked down by Yost. Raiders back out to the top. Raiders across the top. B to B, trying to get close to the net. Rails doing a good job shutting down so far. Rink wide pass. No one there. Raiders pick it up in the corner. Raiders back to the top. Walking in for a shot. Fires one. Deflected over the net. Right out front, wide open, backhand, rebound, buries it. Raiders go up 4-1. They do a good job attacking the net. I think so. Raiders just really patient, put it out front. Guy sneaks in back door for the rebound. Yeesh. Rails got to find some energy and get moving here.
Find your passer, come on.
Oh, geez. Raiders centering pass into the zone, sidesteps Marcelo Wells. Oh, there's a foot again, oops. Bodies flying behind the net, Oliver down, puck up the boards. Get out there, attack. Oh boy. Puck floating out front. Lee has it. Oh, they're going to bring both of them. Oliver and someone else going to the box. Oh, it's getting sloppy out here. Quincyville Miners be 5-on-5. Party out with Rodberg and Trush, Matthew, and Marcelo L at D. Both benches looking really small right now. Kicking Green out. Rodberg in to take the draw. Over the boards, Marcelo Wells to the point. Lee puts that one into the corner. Raiders back out top, D to D. Shot towards the net, rebound. Puck goes into the corner. Elliott battling in the corner. Marcelo Wells ties up Rodberg in to help out. There's people everywhere. Rodberg's tied up, gets thrown into the boards, lifted. He's holding them. Puck back up to the top to the Raiders. Raiders D to D. Rink wide pass through Rodberg skates. Back out to the top. Rodberg approaching. Raiders fire one into the corner. Trush trying to chase it down. Skate through it. Matthew up the boards, knocked down by the Raiders. Held it in right at the blue line. Sidesteps the player. Matthew picks it up. Matthew clears it up to Rodberg, tips it into the zone, goes for a change. I don't think we have enough skaters. You can't change everyone. Trush, stay on. Trush, stay on. Let me have. Oh, there's 5 now. Okay. Holy smokes. Hardy with the puck. Back to Marcelo Wells. Oh, around 2 players. Marcelo Wells into the zone. Throws it behind the net. Giswold chasing it into the corner. Tries to tip it into Yost. Raiders knock it down. Hardy holds it in. Has Marcelo Wells breaking. Yost out front. Backhands it into the corner. Giswold trying to get it. Raiders throw it out into the skates of Hardy at the neutral zone. All the way into his own zone. Hardy pumps the brakes behind the net over to Elliott. Elliott back to Hardy. Hardy centering pass, knocked down by the Raiders. Raiders back out top, rink wide pass, wide open, walks in, fires one's blocker, saved by Lee. Raiders go behind the net into the corner, back out to the top. Raiders look like they're setting up a power play, just moving the puck wherever they want. Rig on the doorstep, missed shot, goes behind the net. Raiders gain control again. This is coming down to effort. Raiders are outworking the rails. Giswold picks it up on the boards. Knocked off his stick. Raiders go for a wraparound out front. Lee covers it for a whistle. 41-10 on the shots. Raiders are just peppering us. Elliott out with Trush and Rodberg. Oliver and Matthew at D. Back out to the top for the Raiders. Raiders fire one tip. Blocker saved by Lee. Gotta go. Gotta go. Raiders just controlling the zone. Having their way. Back behind the net for the Raiders. Walks out front. Shot on Lee. Oliver gets taken out. Matthew picks it up. Tips it up the boards. Slap shot by the Raiders behind the net. Quick shot out front. Backdoor rebound. This game's getting ugly. Hardy out with Yost and Giswold. Marcelo Wells and Matthew at D. Puck one all the way down the ice. Yost chasing it down. Get on him quicker. Yost cuts him off. Raiders evade it, spin out of it, rink wide pass on the tape, right up the middle. Raiders going wide, cutting back to the middle, and looking for a wraparound attempt. Hardy picks off behind his own net. Hardy up the middle to Giswald. Giswald backhands it out of the zone, trying to hit Yost. Yost working on it, trying to get it deep, throws it deep in the Raiders zone. Raiders, one touch pass up over the red line, back in the zone of the rails. Raiders just doing a good job of puck protection. Giswald trying to tip it out. Raiders hold it in, right on the blue line, hold it in, put it back in the corner. Hits Lee in the shoulder, goes behind the net. Matthew picks it up. Matthew's got room to skate. He's out of the zone over the red line. Matthew dumps it in the corner, gets stepped by the Raiders player. Raiders D to D, maybe a center pass? Oh, no, rink wide, picked off by Hardy. Knocked off Hardy's stick, Rodberg picks it up. Rodberg in the zone, fires one on net, blocker save. What was that? Raiders pick it up, back to their way, drop pass. Puck into the corner, stick lifted by Giswald. Giswald back to their way, cuts to the middle. Oh, gets taken out at center ice. Raiders back to their way, dump it in. Rodberg slaps it up the boards. Raiders try to go back towards the net. Hardy picks it up. Hardy across the center line. Got Trush breaking to the net. Wrist shot, glove down by the Raiders goalie. Laid out with Trush and Rodberg, Marcelo Wells and Oliver at the point. Oh, they both ran into the ref.
You didn't even freaking see it. Back was trembling.
Raiders win the draw into the corner. Robert chasing it down. Raiders go up the boards. Throw it to the neutral zone. Oliver chasing it down. Oliver picks it up, goes behind his own net. Oliver backhand up to Trush on the boards. Trush trying to knock it away. Raiders in the corner. Toe drag. Hits Oliver's skate. Puck back out to the D for the Raiders. Shot towards the net. Tipped. Lee stops that one. Covers it for a whistle. Already back out with Yost and Giswald, Marcelo Wells and Matthew at D. Oh, Raiders win the draw, hold it on the dot and get a shot wide of the net. Raiders fire it back in. Matthew behind the net, bounces over his stick, Hardy chasing it down. Raiders somehow end up with it out to the far D, back to the middle. Yost trying to knock it away. Yost centering pass to Giswald, couldn't find it, coming in 2-on-1 with Hardy. Giswald into the blue line, fires one over the net, hits the glass, clears the zone. Matthew off the boards, clears it. Raiders back in the neutral zone. One pass, dump it right back into the rails. Lee leaves the puck behind the net for Marcelo Wells. Marcelo Wells up the boards to Giswald. Giswald puts it up to Hardy. Hardy rink wide to Yost. Yost over the red line, dumps it in. Oh, it's the goalie's stick. Hits the outside of the net. Oh my gosh, Giswald into the corner. Giswald trying to walk it out. Rodberg puts it back in the corner. Knocked off Rodberg's stick. Hardy working. Hardy to Rodberg in front. Rodberg fires one off of a post. Oh, square on the post. Nice pass by Hardy. Good shot by Rodberg. Giswald puts it out to the middle. Raiders intercept. Good step by Oliver. Matthew off the boards, knocked down by the Raiders. And there's going to be a penalty on the Raiders, I believe. Rails go on the power play.
Power play, let's go. Let's get one, Green. Come on, Green, play.
Rails back on the power play. Hardy out with Rush and Elliott. Yost and Giswold. Raiders in the puck into the corner. Yost tying it up. Yost flicks it up the boards to Hardy. Hardy rink wide to Elliott. Little off pace. Off the mark, I should say. Elliott couldn't hold on to it. Raiders pick it up. The Raiders are going to clear it. Oh! That's going to be another penalty on the Raiders for a roughing. Yeah, 5-on-3. Yeah. We'll show them it's even. Oh, yeah. Timeout, Rails. Yeah, 5-on-3 for a minute 41, which doesn't matter because there's a minute 29 left in the game. So, remainder of the game will be a 5-on-3. If we score, it'll be a 5-on-4. If we score again, it'll be 5-on-5. Not a lot of time. Scored 3 goals. Not impossible. Anything can happen. Refs had their handfuls with both sides today. Neither side happy with the play calls at one point or another in the game. It is what it is. Empty net. Excuse me, it's me a 6-on-3. 6-on-3. Too many people to name. Out to Yost at the top. Yost over to Giswold. Fires one. Hits the goalie. Big save. Puck free out front. Yost trying to slap at it. Puck still loose out front. Out to Giswold. Giswold fires one. Big save by the goalie. Yost bounce over his stick. Back out to Hardy. Hardy over to Giswold. Giswold has Yost on the far side. Yost tries a one-timer. Misses. Puck out front. Hardy fires. Blocker saved by the goalie. Puck free behind the net. Raiders ring it around. They fire it down the ice. That'll be an icing call. Couple of huge saves by the Raiders goalie. Wow. Big saves. Good chances there by the Rails. Jeez. Raiders win it back in the corner. Raiders fire it down for an icing. 2 seconds at a time. At this pace, we have 26 more icing calls. Hardy back to Giswold at the top. Giswold across the middle, fires one, hits his own player in the butt. Elliott in the corner to pick it up. Elliott up top to Hardy. Hardy evades one player, over to Yost. Oh, too low. Yost didn't get a shot off. Yost cuts back to the middle, puts it on the ice. Stick saved by the goalie. Raiders put it behind the net, try to clear it. Hardy cannot hold it in. They got to regroup. Up to Yost. Yost over to Giswold. Giswold steps over the center line into the zone. Yost towards the net, knocked down by the Raiders. Oh, that's going to be a tripping call. That's Oliver's third. Oh. Not the Rails' best showing for a championship game. Decent weekend, 3-2 on the weekend. Oh, Oliver gets sent off with 8 seconds left for his third penalty. Whew. Eight seconds left. Puck sitting out to the top for the Raiders. Raiders dump it in the corner. Hardy to tie it up, and that'll do it. Raiders are your Champlain Park champions. Well fought. Not the ending we wanted to see. Rails walk away with second place. Thanks for watching.